All right, YouTube says I'm live. It's approximately 10:14 Central Time here in Wisconsin. Um, I want to go over a couple scams that are already being or taking place by thugs, etc. when it comes to um, COVID-19 coronavirus and another well, I'm going to read these. Whoa, just looked down, looked up. 10 in the house already. Brother Rick Guyver in the house. Brother Mitchell Reese. Uh, MRTB9. Benji back in the house. Benji 813. DB in the house. Warrior for Jesus. Great to see you. And Sunshine. Veronica St. Clair. That didn't take long. Yeah, it didn't take long. Didn't take long at all. Bonnie Moore's in the house. Sister Angel in the house. Sister Bernice from the Netherlands in the house. Foot Soldiers in the house. D Couches in the house. Twilight Zone in the house. Good evening from Washington State. Thanks for coming on. Twilight Zone, good name. Teresa, Upchurch. All right, so beautiful. Thank you all for putting your prayer request in to the community page on the channel. I did talk with Watchman Project. I believe he's going to be going live here soon. So keep an eye out for his channel. Heaven Bound 813. Heck yeah. Heaven Bound, exactly. The Red Road Warriors. Hello, locked and loaded, and it just jumped up. Where was that? DB's in the house. Much love. Lynn A, hello. How you doing this morning? Or this morning? I'm so tired. I was about to go to bed. A lot going on. Absolutely. Sister Minnie in the house. Or Sister Minx M or Sister Sports Fan. Dave London Batch. I can't spell or read. Frugal Fan. 37 in the house already. First one I want to do, which I'll read these again, but I knew it was going to happen in time. Hey, Sam Lee in the house. I knew it was going to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen this soon. People take tragedy and they come up with all these scams. As many of y'all know, I read like a drunk 3-year-old, so bear with me. Scam alert. Red Cross has advised that there are thieves going to old people's houses saying they belong to the Red Cross and offering to do the test for the coronavirus, and they charge them for the test, or they just rob them. Red Cross is not doing any testing. Please try to share this message so that we can help stop these despicable people. So you got people going around knocking on doors to the elderly. Let your grandparents know. Let your mother, your father, any elderly family. Somebody comes knocking on your door and they say that they are from the Red Cross and they are basically going to give you the coronavirus test. It's a good way to gain access into the house. And but once again, I'll read this one. There's two other ones. Red Cross has advised that there are thieves going to old people's houses saying they belong to the Red Cross and offering to do the test for the virus. And they charge them for the test. Or they just rob them. Red Cross is not doing any testing. Please try to share this message so that we can stop these despicable people. That's why I felt compelled to come back up on the live stream real quick and get this video, this live stream out. Okay. And here's another one. People, please be aware that there are crews going door to door claiming that they are from the government, and in response to the COVID-19, they have documents, etc., but are gaining access to homes because people are letting them in. Then they rob the homes. Stay safe, people. Maybe let them know, or maybe let, or sorry, maybe the person that wrote this actually had a typo. Uh, Basically, tell them through the door that you're about to call 911. Do not let them in. Okay. Once again, I'll read it again. People, please be aware that there are crews going door to door claiming that they are from the government, and they're the response to the coronavirus, COVID-19. They have documents, etc., but are gaining access to homes because people are letting them in. Then they rob their homes. Stay safe, people. Maybe let them know through the door that you called 911. Do not let them in. This is a sick world we live in, everybody. Sick and disgusting. Cindy, nice to see you. Long time no see. Sister Cindy's in the house. I got another one here. I'm not sure if this has to do with the census that came out. Security alert from USA residents. Be warned, there are a group going to homes and pretending to be officials from Home Affairs. They have documents with the letterhead Department of Home Affairs and claim to be confirming that everyone has a valid ID for the upcoming census. They are robbing homes. Take note. There is no initiative like that, or initiative like that. I'm sorry. It's very small writing. We're not okay, like that from the government. Send this on to your neighbors, group chat. They are everywhere and they look presentable. Please alert your family and friends. So when it comes to the census, if anybody comes knocking on your door, or let your family know. Um, they're basically saying that they don't have people going around when it comes to the census, checking for a valid ID. This is the world we live in. Like I said, I felt very compelled to come on here. My wife actually found these, and so I had her send them to my phone. It's Homeland Security. There's going to be all kinds of stuff. There is no Department of Home Affairs. Exactly. I even asked my wife that. It's like, but people will believe anything in a state of panic. And like I said, if you're dressed presentable, you have documentation, this and that. Unfortunately, with our elderly, our grandmas and grandpas, this and that, they pretty much believe um, a lot because they don't realize you know these scams these days, just like when it comes to the Craigslist scams where people were saying, oh, I want to buy your item, this and that, and I'll send you a cashier's check for $5,000. Go ahead and put it in your bank, keep 1,000 of it, and then give me a money. The prince in Africa, one of the princes. I don't know. Thank you, Justin, for letting us know. Absolutely. My AR is my Homeland Security. Amen, brother. So thank you. Wait. Yes, please do that, DB. I'll be calling my mom in the morning to reinforce not opening the door. introduce them to Mr. 12 Gauge and see how quick they realize they have messed or they have the wrong town. Yeah, amen there, foot soldier. Um, I'm late. What happened? All right, Doobie. Here's one of three scams that are going on right now. One has to do with the census. Two have to do with the coronavirus, COVID-19. This is from the Red Cross. Scam alert. So the naysayers. Oh, I forgot to say hi to Scrappy McScrappy Poopy Doopy Doo Pants. All right, scam alert. Red Cross has advised that there are thieves going to old people's houses saying they belong to the Red Cross and offering to do a test for the virus. And they charge them for the test or they just rob them. Red Cross is not doing any testing. Please try to share this message so that we can stop these despicable people. There's the wolves always come out when there's when we're in a very great points, Mr. Justin. I got my 90-year-old papa back. Oh, AR. Hold on. Sorry. Hello. Oh, we're gonna make Scrappy McDoodly Poodly Poo Poo Pants famous. The groove. Hi guys. All right. Thank you again very much, the groove, for that super chat. Means the world to me. Dang, man. Try it. Won't be pretty. Red Cross taking blood. Yeah, I heard there's a shortage of blood. The Red Cross taking blood, not knowing if they have COVID. COVID. I hear they're taking blood for the simple fact that there's already a blood shortage, is what I heard. I haven't done enough research. Okay, Razor Queen said, I received 3 calls back to back yesterday who left voicemail saying my social security card had been compromised. They said if I don't call back, I will be arrested. Total scam. Yeah, that's one of the old, that cracks me up when those people do that stuff. But there's a lot of people that are misinformed, that are asleep, that don't even know about these scams. Yeah, people are awful. Why do you think I want to go to heaven so bad? I hope I make it to heaven. But what I'm gonna do is I notice more people are coming in. I really don't want to hold up too long because I know Watchman Project said he was going live tonight a bit earlier, but I don't see him on right now. So let me go back. And here's one when it comes to the census. Renee Vester, good evening. I have O negative blood. Rick MacGyver, that blood is worth money, brother. That's a rare blood. Social Security will not call you. Scam. I got the scam call. Yep. Same thing with IRS. They do not call you on the phone. They contact you through the letter, a letter. They say it every single year. People say you got back taxes. You owe so much money. You owe 10,000, but go ahead and send us a check for 2,500 or a Western Union money order. Bada boom, bada bing. You do it, and you just sent somebody. That's why they do the Western Union thing, because usually it's overseas. But here's a scam that was put out today. Urgent community notice. Security alert for the U.S. residents. Be warned, there's a group going to homes and pretending to be officials from Home Affairs. They have documents with letterheads Department of Home Affairs and claim to be confirming that everyone has a valid ID for the upcoming census. They are robbing homes. Take note. There is no they basically there's no group like that from the government. Send this on to your neighborhood group chat. They are everywhere and they look presentable. Please alert your family and friends. And this is somebody that typed this in himself. This isn't all right. Okay, it says, people, please be aware that there are crews going door to door claiming that they are from the government and in response to coronavirus COVID-19. They have documentation, etc., but are gaining access to homes because people are letting them in. Then they rob the home. Stay safe, people. Maybe let them know through the door that you called 911. Do not let them in. Please, people. In the morning, get in touch with your grandma, your grandpa, your whoever's alive that are elderly. If you're a single mom, if somebody comes like that, make sure you do not open the door. Even if you have law enforcement, if you see two police officers come knocking on your door, you make sure you call 911 first and ask dispatch if there are two law enforcement officers at your door. Give your address to the 911 operator. Let them know. They'll know exactly what calls are out and where the officers are located. And if they say there are no officers at your residence, then make sure to let them know that you have 911 on the line. And if they don't scram, then just, because they're, 911, what we're going through, they're not going to be there like normal. They're not going to be there like normal at all. Warn your neighbors and everyone you can. I will tell them they need to call 911 because they'll need it. Yeah, I saw your comment earlier there, Brother Mike. If somebody tries to come into your house, you'll introduce them to Jesus. That was hilarious. Doesn't FEMA wear blue hats? No, that's the UN, the United Nations. Well, blue helmets. I don't know. FEMA, yeah, they do wear blue. Let me check that real quick for you. What's the color of FEMA personnel's hats? I can never say it right. I didn't really know what to say. That's a good question, though. Regardless, I would not open the door. Um, yes, FEMA does have, well, they got all types of FEMA hats, but yes, they do something similar like that. Navy blue. Um, got quite a array of different ones. Once again, let me go ahead and read all three of these scams. That's the only three that are going on right now so bad. It's getting so bad that one of us lost it. Dadgummit. It's from Doobie. No problemo. It's what I'm here for. Where did it go? I lost it. Dadgummit. Tree Lynn Truth, how you doing, sister? Rhonda, yes, it does. Okay, you're talking to Renee. What Bernice say? What's up, California? Rudy in the house. And if I see somebody laughing at a comment, I want to see it so I can laugh too. What the heck's Bernice? Yeah, I love that. I'm putting that right up there. That was awesome. Great job there, Bernice from the Netherlands. The Netherlands. Thought FEMA had a Walmart uniform. That's classic. I'm stealing that one from you. Yes, I am. What's happening, brother Josh? Yeah, I see everybody. Warrior for Jesus. Thanks. No need thanking me. But you're very welcome. DB's in the house. Thank you for your time and efforts, Justin. We appreciate it. Now, we're all family here. You know that. Well, yeah, me too, Rick. I'm stubborn. I'll open with lots of love. Tat, 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 tat. You got them fist of fury. I got. I'll meet him at the door with one of many. It's just a 308 round. Maybe a 30-06 round. But anyways, okay, if you're just coming in, which I see the number going up and down, fluctuating. So I'm going to read the first scam that's going on right now. I don't know where. It doesn't give. I just felt compelled to hurry up and get this out. Wall Street, what's shaking bacon? They wear schoolgirl outfits. That's another good one. Yes, FEMA wears schoolgirl outfits. Love it, man. Y'all are rocking it tonight. Cracking me up. And I'm half asleep, but all right, scam alert. Red Cross has advised that there are thieves going around, which I know somebody had to, put this up. No, it's Hood County breaking news. I just figured they would have put elderly, but no, it's definitely real. It's Hood County breaking news. I don't even know where the heck Hood County is. Um, Scam alert. Red Cross has advised that there are thieves going to old people's houses saying they belong to the Red Cross and offering to do the test for the virus. And they charge them for the test or they just rob them. Red Cross is not doing any testing. Please try to share this message so that we can stop these despicable people. All right, here comes the census scam going on. Well, I tell you what, freaking get a job. People say, well, you don't have a job there. I own my own business. I can't pour concrete in the snow. So, to all those trolls, you can suck a big fat one. That's why I'm on the computer every day. But when the snow's gone, the concrete gets poured. But I don't know. The pandemic, they're talking about, scientists are saying that it's going to, strong possibility that it's going to last 18 months or longer. Dave, good night. God bless all brothers and sisters. Good night. Good night. God bless. Sweet dreams and all that sugary stuff. Urgent community notice. Security alert for USA residents. Be warned. There is a group going to homes and pretending to be officials from Home Affairs. They have documents with letterheads, Department of Home Affairs, and claim to be confirming that everyone has a valid ID for the upcoming census. Because you know what you do, you got to make sure that your 6-month-old baby has their valid ID. I'm buffering. Well, that's probably because my wife's got her phone's on. Let's see how bad I'm buffering. Am I still buffering? Oh, don't look like I'm buffering too bad. That might be on your end. That might be on your end there, Sister Minnie. You trying to scare me? Trying to scare me? Where's Waldo? Bam. Okay. Thank you all for letting me know that. I'll start over again when it comes to the census. If you haven't got it in the mail yet, security alert for USA residents. Be warned, there is a group going to homes and pretending to be officials from Home Affairs. They have documents with letterheads. If you don't know what letterheads are, people, I'm not saying y'all don't, but it's they open up their clipboard. They've got up top. It'll say apparently here, uh, home of home affairs agency, etc., to look very professional. Um, Documents with letterheads, Department of Home Affairs, and claim to be confirming that everyone has a valid ID for the upcoming census. They are robbing homes. Take note, there is no blah, blah, blah. That word's messed up. From the government. Basically, there's no this home affairs doesn't even exist. But that's another thing too. When the elderly you come up and you say, "I'm from so and so and this and that," no, I've never heard of it. Excuse me, you've never heard of home affairs? We're with FEMA, this and that, blah blah blah. It confuses the elderly. And what do? They prey on the weak. Um, Robbing homes. Take note. There is okay. I already said that. Send this on your neighborhood group chat. They are everywhere and they look presentable. I'm sure they do with everything they've stolen. They're buying nice suits, etc. Brownies. Oh, what kind of brownies you eating, Benji? You didn't order some brownies from Sean Conley, did you? They're sending that in the mail. Yeah, okay, Chris S. I haven't got it. But so you've seen documents of this sending in the mail? Doobie Redburn in the house. Teresa Caldwell in the house. Great to see you, sister. I see you all the time, but I always miss you. I've heard about FEMA. No one would open their door anyway, right? Yeah. Well, when it comes down to martial law or whatever, FEMA be kicking our doors in. Okay. And another one. People, please be aware that there are crews going door to door claiming that they are there from the government and in response to the coronavirus slash COVID-19. They have documentation, etc., but are gaining access to homes because people are letting them in. Do not let them in. Then they rob the home. Stay safe, people. Maybe let them know through the door you called 911. Do not let them in. That's great advice. One thing, like I said, if you're a single woman, like, well, I don't want to say it, but put anybody out there and let them know they're single or a target. But, you know, Rhonda R is a single mom. You got, once again, elderly, grandma, grandpa. You're If you're in your 50s or 60s and your mom or your dad or both of them are still alive, please let them know and let your neighbors know and let your friends on Facebook know if you're on Facebook or any other platforms to be wary. I already knew that it was going to have Chris S. I ain't showing them nothing. You know why? Because I guarantee you who you are. I know who you are. Chris S. You got to be kidding me. They got another troll, another freaking big precious troll. Oh, show them your gun. Okay, my bad. My bad. Sorry, Chris. Show them your gun, not show everybody on here. Yeah, everybody, locked and loaded used to love to show us bang bang, but not happening again. No more. Absolutely good one. See, thinking you were somebody that we had a falling out with, but not going to go there. I thought that was you. Tell your kids don't answer the door. Exactly. Which all kids should know that. I don't even, I wouldn't even want my wife or anybody. Yeah, let your whole family know. Not the chances of this happening to somebody that you know is nil, very slim. But once again, felt very, very compelled to hop on. I was in bed, already in my nightie, my little nightgown. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but I felt I had to jump up real quick and make this live stream. They want us to fill out a census online. I refuse to fill it out online. They send paperwork a few weeks. If you don't reply, they eventually send someone to your door. That is true. I like what he's not in the house tonight. Uh, you might want to check out his video, brother Mark Rouse, branded Mark Rouse, when it comes to the census, what to do with it. It was pretty funny. Great, great video. My dog don't like strangers. My dog acts all mean and vicious. He's huge. It's a Ridgeback. As soon as you open that door, boy, he's jumping all over. He he just wants to. I don't know if somebody offered him a Scooby snack or something, he would let them in. My dog would, and probably tell them where all the valuables are. Um, yeah, he's not very bright. He's dumber than a box of rocks, but he's still a good boy. I live in a senior complex, and I will let everyone know also. I know you will, Brother Mike. I definitely know you will. I have a German Shepherd. That's what I told my wife. My next dog I'm getting is going to be either a Blue Heeler or a German Shepherd. Two of the smartest dogs. Um, Pee Wee, yeah. What did I miss? Oh, you're sporting your Pee Wee Herman jammies. Nice. Foot Soldier. Just don't go into any adult rated movie theaters and you'll be fine. You remember when that scandal was? Poor Pee Wee Herman. Your dog is beautiful but scary. I'm telling you what, he's just a big old sissy. And he just one thing he loves is kids. He thinks he's a kid. He thinks he's a human. And when I go to pick up Action Jackson, the weatherman, from school, he goes crazy. And he's like barking at these kids. And he just wants to, it's like the opposite. It's like a little kid playing with puppies, like, oh, picking them up and squeezing them and dropping them on accident, kind of like Antifa trying to hold a hammer, all limp wristed, Um, basically, that's Brandon, right? Okay, dude, I'm downloading a video saying stuff about thugs at the end, laughing my ass off. Kind of, yep. Did you? Okay. Once again, I'll read from the start, all three of them. just so you can be prepared, or you can warn any family members, friends, family members. Warn your friends so they can warn. It's almost like a chain domino effect. Let everybody know. And like I said before, even my brother before he passed away, if you get bam, 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 bam at the door and you see two men dressed up in what looks like police uniforms, ask them who they are. What do they have? Do they have a warrant? We'd like to talk to you. Okay, hold on one sec. I'm going to go ahead and call 911. Call dispatch first. Can you tell me, what your name is, officer, this and that, blah, blah, through the door. And if dispatch 911 says, no, we have no officers that have been called to your address, then you say, you better get one here now. Actually, I would say you better get here now with a hearse right away. Just throw them in the hearse. Don't worry about the mortician, whatever you want to call it. But I'm tired, everybody. Um, consider donating to hey, brother Mitchell, did you get any new subscribers from the shout out? I'm gonna do a huge shout out for you there, brother Mitchell. Um, everybody, we all love brother Mitchell, the Link Ninja. Um, yeah, I remember those too. Can't do that no more. Rhonda, he's talking to Sister Rhonda R in the chat, as you all know that. Um, what happened to the good old days when you could make prank calls and ask them if they have a Prince Albert in the or silly stuff like yes, is your refrigerator running? Well, you better go catch it. All the good old days. I will do that. I'll call 911, tell them if that happens. Good. That's why I want to hurry up and come on here, um, to let you all know. I will read this one more time, and oh, I did. If I don't know if I said that already. If you go to my or our page, I shouldn't say my page. This channel belongs to you all. Once again, if not for you all, this channel would not exist. So go to community on the homepage, and there was set up thanks to Sister Minnie for giving us the idea like we used to do. We're going to do, I already talked to the Watchman Project. We're going to do a prayer request, reading some scripture, etc. tomorrow. So if you have something that you want us to pray about, please go into, if you don't know, the homepage of Locked and Loaded 100%. Go up top, you'll see playlist, etc., and you'll see community. Click on that, and then if you have a prayer request, um, that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow, probably around noon. So much love, Justin. Much love to every single one of you all. Check out Mark Rouse, man. You're a solid brother there, brother Mark. Getting out there. That was funny. Guess they took that maybe they took the one down because it was spelled wrong. But the Dollar Tree or Dollar Store, Mark Rouse put up the Watchman Project YouTube channel, and I guess somebody took it down. Guess what? If you hadn't seen the video, brother Mark Rouse goes right back the next day and straps up another one. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, real quick. Everybody's getting off here, probably going to bed. So I'm going to read these real quick. If you see these in the archives, please warn as many people Not fear porn, whatever. It's not fear porn. Why are you doing it? This is how the mentality of some people. Why are you making a video like that talking about scams and this and that? You're scaring people. No, you idiot. I'm letting you know if somebody comes knocking on your door with all this crap, then you already know that it's a scam. It's not fear porn. That's like telling someone to look both ways before you cross the street. That's fear porn. Uh, you're just making them scared they're going to get hit by a car. No, you idiot. Once again, look this way, look that way. Make sure that you don't get hit by a car. That's the mentality of people. You're scaring people. You're telling them that you're telling them all about the scams that are out there. You're a jerk. How dare you do something that could probably save someone's life? But there are a bunch of wackos. Gotta mess with them back. Laugh out loud. Absolutely, man. Just keep putting that. Hey, heck, put 4 or 5 of them on there. I'll send you some money for tape and buy you some poster boards there, brother Mark. Real quick, I'm gonna scroll up. Peggy in the house. I know I've said you all. Renee Vester in the house. Brother Mitchell in the house. Bernice in the house from the Netherlands. Rick MacGyver in the house. Locked and loaded with his fist. Bop, bop, bop. KM in the house. Foot Soldier Patriot in the house. Brandon Mark Rouse in the house. Sister Rhonda R in the house. Sister Minnie in the house. Don't know if some of y'all are still in the house, but all right. Anyways, much love to all y'all. What did foot soldiers say? I see somebody laughing. Once again, I want to see what they say. I'm kind of lost there. Wipe your butt before you poop. I miss all you guys and gals. Be safe, stay frosty, and sleep good. Okay. Or wipe your butt before you poop. That's funny. Get that Super Soaker 7,777. Things are crazy there, Red Rose Warrior. Glad to have you over here. Try to tell you, we have a good channel. Another shout out to um, oh shoot, I forgot his name. I'm so tired. Scrappy McScrappy Poopy Pants. We love Scrappy McDoodle Poodles Roodle Dookie Doodoo Pants. Scrappy dude. Um, Seriously, I like him. I think he's funny. All right, scam alert, and then I'm getting off here. Still here, laugh out loud. I can't believe anybody's here. 24 in the house. We were up to 50 something and it dropped down. No problem. Loyal subs, brothers and sisters in Christ. And I know people got to go to bed. It's late. I should have already been asleep. Scam alert. Red Cross has advised that there are thieves going around. I don't even like saying it. I'm going to say it my way. Elderly, I guess I can't say it. Red Cross has advised that there are thieves going around to old people's houses saying that they belong to the Red Cross and are offering to do the test for the virus, and they charge them for the test, or they just rob them. Red Cross is not doing any testing. Please try to share this message so that we can stop these despicable people. It shows you how sick people are. Mark, you still in the house, brother Mark Rouse, or did you just jump in for a sec? Because that video you did on the census, bless all you and stay safe and healthy. You headed out there, brother Josh. Okay, you're still here, Mark. Stay safe, everyone. May God bless you all. That goes for you as well, the Red Road Warriors. Um, good night. Oh, God bless. Okay, well, hold on before y'all leave. Let me read it again. No, if you've heard it, no problem. Much love to everybody. Okay, urgent community notice when it comes to the census. Security alert for USA residents. Be warned, there is a group going around homes and pretending to be officials from Home Affairs. They have documents with letterheads, Department of Home Affairs, and claim to be confirming that everyone has a valid ID for the upcoming census. They are robbing homes. Take note, there is no whatever that word is um, from by the government. This type of group. Send this on to your neighborhood group chat. They are everywhere and they look presentable, dressed nice and neat. That fools people. Police alert your family and friends. That's what I just did. So I did my part. One more, which I think is tied to this one. Somebody actually, did it by hand. So they were doing their part and passing on the news. People, please be aware that there are crews going door to door claiming that they are from the government and in their response to coronavirus slash COVID-19, they have documents, etc., but are gaining access to your home because people are letting them in. Then they rob the homes. Stay safe, people. Maybe let them know through the door that you called 911. Do not let them in. Absolutely. That's probably my favorite one. None of them are my favorite because it's terrible. But definitely, if you get, my dog's gonna start barking. But if you get knock, 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 um, like I said, even if they're in uniform, ask them to identify themselves and tell them that you will be calling 911 to speak to the dispatcher and see if they called out any officers to your residence. They will be more than happy to tell you who they are, their badge number, etc. if they are the real deal. If they're not, they're going to either kick in your door real quick, try to rob you before you get to the phone, or they are going to haul butt out of there. Brother Mick MacGyver, you're a soldier, brother. Still around. All right. It is true that the USA, for the most part, have houses made of wood. Well, not in Florida. Down in Florida, it's all most of it's cinder block, poured columns, solid. That never mind. That's all. It's what I do. Concrete construction. All right. Much love, everybody. I'm glad I got a chance to hurry up and get this live stream out so people can warn everybody and I can warn you all, etc. So great job, brother Justin. Nah, man. Hey, I saw your video, which uh, Rick MacGyver, what they put at the apartment complex that you live at. I thought you were gonna read it. You know I can't read word crap, but block. Oh yeah, block. Absolutely in Florida, all cinder block. Um, very rarely wood framed houses. Because of the hurricanes. Lots of love, much love, everybody. Once again, if you see this in the archives and you have a prayer request, please put it in the community center area. If you can't even do that, if you can't find it after this uploads, please put if you have a prayer request, put it in the comment section because I'm going to gather all the prayers together, write them down and stuff, and we're going to, as we do scripture, etc., we'll pick out a name, we'll do a prayer, just make our way down the list. Thanks to Sister Sports Fan, Minnie, Minx M, and I'm waiting on the next one. Much love. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God. Fight the good fight, and always stay locked and loaded. God bless. Please stay safe. We are living in crazy times. Buckle up, everybody. It's going to be a wild ride. I'm overly tired. I don't even want to get off here. I don't. I just love talking to y'all. All right. I got to go. Much love. God bless. Later.